morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Oh, I have my head cut off there. I thought I had that all straightened around. Okay. Oh, I'm very unsteady on my feet today. There we are. Okay. Well, I told you the other day that I had really overdone it, and I did. So yesterday I had to just slow down, and stop, and let my body rest. And you know, I had the best sleep I ever have had last night. I truly slept. I only got up once in the nighttime. Came out to the kitchen, I got a couple of grapes and went right back to bed and asleep. I woke up right before my 6 o'clock medicine. Didn't even get out of bed. I took it at the side of the bed, went back to sleep, woke up 20 minutes before my 9 o'clock medicine. Took it, got up. That was the best night's sleep I've had in a long time. I think with Claudine coming home, it made all the difference in the world to me. So today I'm doing not very much. I'm cleaning out the shower, putting up a new shower curtain, and I'm going to empty one of my cupboards out, and I'm going to do my video. And that's about it, because it's Father's Day and I don't want Bill to have to do anything. He did laundry and cooked breakfast, so he already did stuff. You can't make him not do stuff. He just does it. But anyway, he likes to cook Sunday breakfast for me, so that's what we do. Well, today is Make It Monday. And Make It Monday, today I'm going to do something that I've wanted to do. I don't know if it's a Canadian thing or whatever, but in Canada, we seem to like pierogies. Pierogies come in a bag. You can make pierogies by hand, but they're a lot of work. They also come in a bag with different flavors. And the ones that I'm using today, they look like this, little dumplings. And the ones I have today are potato and cheddar. You can get them with onion, with bacon, sour cream. You can get them with all different things in the filling, but that's the one that we like. But I've never cooked them in a sheet pan. I have always cooked them. I boil them till they float, just a few minutes, and then I throw them in a fry pan with some butter, and away we go with that. But this is a sheet pan dinner. Now, I don't have a big sheet pan, and I have a very small oven. So Bill and I want one for tonight, and then I want to have one left over for lunches. So I'm going to make them in a 9 by 13, and I'm going to do 2 pans of them. So it says, oh, first of all, I will say the only thing I did was I pre-cooked a couple of slices of bacon and chopped it up, because I didn't want to have to wait for that. So it says, chop a couple of strips of bacon and cook it up. And then next thing is cabbage. So, and because I'm so dangerous with the knives, Bill insisted that he was here while I took the cabbage apart. I got it myself, but he said no, he didn't want me doing it by myself. So, I hope everybody is having a good Father's Day. And no, they are had a good Father's Day. It's Father's Day right now while I'm filming this, but of course you guys are all finished it. It's Monday. But I'm not supposed to put it in there. Hang on. I make a mistake every time I do something. Okay, it's going into a bowl. Okay. We're not doing much because Claudine can't travel, so she can't come over. My son and his wife were out at the cabin. They have a cabin on her father's land. He's a farmer. And so they have a cabin that's, it was a building that was on their property. It was like an old shed, and they fixed it up really, really nicely. And they love going out there. Finn loves it out there. So they went out there because Cal's got final exams this week coming up, and that way Finn would have some good time and he could study, and it all worked out. So he's doing really well with it, and he goes back to work then next Monday. But I'm proud of him because, you know, he went through school for being an electrician. He went through 4 years, worked for the company for 4 years, and went to school every time, passed everything with really good marks. And as soon as he got his electrical ticket and they had to pay him journeyman wages, they let him go. And I just think that's terrible that companies would do that. You know, he's a good employee. But anyway, he said that this time, this employer particularly wants to have them trained in the way that he does things. He's not hiring a bunch of other people. He just put the people he wants in, and he's letting them go through school and training them. And so that they'll do it the way he wants it done. But anyway, it's an HVAC system, and you have to have some electrical knowledge and whatnot. So he was impressed with Cal already had the electrical ticket. So Cal didn't have to do the first year. He went and he had to do it, but he didn't have to go to school for it. All he did was he challenged the exam. And so that's what he did, and he passed, of course. So he challenged that exam, and then now he was able to do the next year. So he's got a couple more sessions of school to go, but he has done really well. You know, I'm going to chop these other ones up, but then I'm going to have to get a bigger bowl to toss them. So I'm going to just get them chopped up. All right. I don't think we need to be too particular about it. I'm just get them chopped. Oh dear. Claudine is feeling so much better. I'm so glad. Now she has to go for a follow-up with the guy who did the surgery that fell apart, but it's not his fault that it fell apart necessarily, because you know, it can happen to anybody. It happened to Bill when he had his bowel surgery from having cancer. His fell apart too, but his was very quickly fixed, because what happened is he sneezed, and when he sneezed, it came apart. But Claudine's was way worse. Claudine had a huge hole in her abdomen, and it was terrible. All right. But this band that they put on, there's like strapping that goes around her. I think there's 4 or 5, she said, straps that keeps this band around her. And it's literally holding her together. I said, how do you shower? And she goes, I don't. She says, I can wash off. But anyway, she said if she had somebody to help her put the strap back on, like if Marilyn can help her put the strap back on, then she could take it off maybe and get in the shower, but she doesn't want to do that until it's healed some. So she will not be doing that for a while. I'm not very good at this chopping thing. All right, I used to be so good. I know I keep saying that, but you know, it's true. I really could do this stuff. I was a good cook, but I can't always say I'm going to do what I used to do, because I can't. And it's frustrating as hell to me that I can't, but, oh, I should have said heck, but, oh well, I didn't. I said a bad word. Yikes. If I offended anybody, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I generally don't say that many bad words, but every once in a while it sneaks out on me. And I'm doing so much around the house right now, and it's feeling so good. Like, it really does feel good to be accomplishing these things. Not that the place was dirty, it was cluttered. It was cluttered because I have so much stuff in such a small place. But I had all this stuff, but I don't use it all. Now, Claudine says, Mom, what you usually do is you start to purge your stuff, and then you turn around and re-buy it again because you need it. And I said, well, I'm not going to do that. I said, now, the next thing that I phoned Cal out at well, I didn't phone him, I texted him out at the cabin and said, do you guys want an Instant Pot? I've literally only used that Instant Pot 8 times, and I am terrified of it, and I can't get used to it. And so I just said, you know what? I'm going to see if the kids want it, and if they want it, they can have it. And he said, yes, they did want it. I said, good, you can get it next weekend. So, all right, so I now have a bunch of green onions here, and I'm going to chop them up and put them in this other little dish, because I don't need them to cook, but I need them to Well, you know what? I'm not going to cut them right now because I'm going to, first of all, toss this. I'm going to pause you because I don't think I can reach where I'm going with my extension cord here. Maybe I can. Yeah, you know what? I can. I'll be right back. Let's see. Oh, I'm so close. Can I reach it? Yep, I can. There we go. Now, this is going to force me to get organized, people, if I have to do everything with my microphone. So there. Okay, this is a nice big bowl. I don't know, this is going to be, I have got way too much cabbage here. Way too much cabbage. Well, I'm not feeding an army. I'm feeding Bill and I. So this has got to go back into the fridge. Okay, I'll set that over here. That's got to go back in the fridge. That was way, way, way too much. Okay. I don't know what I think I'm doing. You know, like, that's the type of thing, like, to judge what I need. I usually cook so much and then I'm giving it to the neighbors and I'm giving it to the kids, and it just makes my grocery bill ridiculous because I'm feeding everybody else. But I don't mind giving it to my kids, but they're not needing it right now and I can't drive, so I can't do that. All right, now let's see. I've got room now to cut these. So let me bring this little dish over. And after they're all cooked, we're just going to serve them with some sour cream and green onion on top. Bill's down having coffee, and they're having ice cream and birthday cake for somebody downstairs. So he goes down for coffee with the fellows. He's kind of glad that we're not moving because he's really got friends here and he does really like it. And you know, I don't want to be caught when I can't do things and then I get a problem, but I'm hoping that I can keep things going for a while. And maybe, you know what, if I have to keep them going for a while, if I can keep them going for 2 years, my goodness, that'll take me right to the end. And I won't have to be a burden to very many people. So that'll be good. All right, let's see. And I think that when I get this stoma and pump on, I'm thinking that maybe will breathe new life into me, because if I can get more good time during the day and a steady stream of medicine, not have all the ups and downs, that will mean all the difference to me. All right, there we go. Now that's done, and oops. Okay, let's bring this over here. Now I'm going to take the pierogies off here so that I can see what I need to do. All right, it says, put any veg you want. Okay, toss veg in oil and then add bacon. Okay, so that I toss these veg in some oil. Yeah, I got a spoon. Doesn't say how much oil, so you want them to, you know, be coated. So, and I usually use parchment paper, but I can't use parchment paper in here because we want the pierogies to brown. So that needs a little bit more oil. I'm just using regular, what is it, canola? Compliments canola oil. I would like to use avocado oil, but I'm out of avocado oil. So I could have tossed it with coconut oil, but I don't think that cabbage and coconut would go together. Now add the bacon. All right. All right, there we go. And then that goes into the pan. Right, yes. So now let's put them in half in each pan. All right, there's one pan. Let me just bring them over here so you can see. This one's got a few little pieces of cabbage in it, but that's not going to matter. All right, there we go. Now, let's see what's next. Oh, I'm dropping things. What's new? All right, now I should sort of spread those out. It's very colorful. I love all the vegetables. Oh my goodness. You know, Bill went up to Walmart the other day and to the bank, and he came home. He knew I was enjoying all the fruit that I'd had, and I was kind of out. I had just oranges left. He brought home strawberries. He wanted to bring me a watermelon because I love watermelon, but they didn't have any good ones, just little tiny mini ones. A watermelon's outrageous price right now anyway. He didn't bring a pineapple. I thought he would, but he brought grapes that are so good. Oh my word, so good. Okay. Oh, toss the frozen pierogies now. Okay. So these pierogies are still frozen. I'm going to toss them in the oil. All right. If this works good, this is a new way to get all these vegetables in. This is a meatless dinner. I think it's going to be great. Okay, now the thing is, it says, nestle the pierogies into the pans, making sure that they touch the bottom so that they brown. So I'm going to count these out. 2, 4, 6, oops, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, and one for good luck over there. All right, so now these have to be nestled in so that they're touching the bottom. So we're just going to put the vegetables just around them. Oh, this is going to be really good, I can tell. This is different from anything I've done, and I like it. I like trying new things, I really do. I like trying cooking new things. I like doing new things. I'm a pretty adventurous person. Bet you I could tell you a fact that you didn't know about me. I used to have, didn't keep it up, I used to have a pilot's license. Oh! Is that, oh no, the lid's off of it. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. All right, that's good. Oh, caught it in the nick of time. It hadn't leaked out because it's so low. Yeah, I used to have a pilot's license many, many years ago. When I was married the first time, my husband had an aircraft repair shop on tube and fabric aircraft. And so he said that, like, I used to go with him for trips that he was on. And he said, in case anything medically happened, I should know how to fly. So it's not that I ever really flew, I just learned how to fly. And I learned that I didn't like him. And I wasn't planning on staying with him. So I never renewed it or did anything with it because it wasn't my thing. I was just doing it so that if we were up there and we're going to die, I could save us. Oh, what a joke. Anyway. All right, that's done. It's now going to go into a 400-degree oven for 30 minutes. Halfway through, I'm going to toss it and make sure that those are nestled back down again. And then after that, I will show you what we do with them. We're going to serve them with sour cream and green onions. Okay, so I'm going to put you on pause. Oh, I'm going to have to wipe my machine after this. I've got greasy hands. Okay. Hey everybody, we're back. So this is what they turned out like. I put the 2 containers into these type of dishes, and I've served one plate up like this. I put sour cream and green onions on it, and I'll just take a bite of it. Now, I've never cooked them this way, so this is something new. I will say I had a visitor while I was waiting for this to cook, and that visitor was Claudine. So her friend Jody brought her over so that she could wish her father a happy Father's Day. So she didn't stay long, so she just visited for a few minutes and then left. But oh, it was so good to see her. And Bill, of course, was tickled pink that she'd come. So, okay, I'm going to try this. Really, really good. They're very good. Let me just take a piece of cabbage. They're good. I like them like this. They're a bit al dente. If you like your vegetables cooked a little bit more, you could cook that a little bit more, but it's perfect for me. And I think Bill will enjoy it as well. So, let's make it Monday. Give us a try. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. And this is going to be another video that you have two starts. I thought that I had my other video good. I have to learn how to edit. I tried using the microphone because I was going to be at the table with Make It Monday, and I was wiggling all over the place, and the sound isn't very good. You can hear it, but you do hear because I'm wiggling. So the only time I'm going to use the microphone is on a Make It Monday, and I will try very hard to stay still. That's not easy, but I will try. Maybe if I do it like at the close to the time when my meds aren't going to work or something, that'll work. And after I made that lovely dinner, we haven't eaten it yet, I got busy doing other stuff. I said I was going to have the day off again today, but as usual, I didn't. So I've been working on getting a new shower curtain up and cleaning the shower stall, and I've been doing a bunch of that stuff. So tonight, I'm going to have to sit still tonight. So I am looking forward to having everything. Oh, both kids came over today. Claudine was able to come over. Jody drove her over, and we saw her for a few minutes to wish her dad a happy Father's Day. And Clayton came by just by himself. He didn't bring the family because he just got back from the cabin. And he came by to say happy Father's Day. So I gave him the Instant Pot because I'm afraid of it. So he took that and all the parts of it home. He said that after his exams during the week, he's going to come over and help us move some of the furniture, and he'll still do the other jobs that I wanted him to do on the weekend. So he's going to be a big help for me to do that. But anyway, I don't want to talk too much here because I've got the other video coming. Just want to apologize for the sound on it. And I will try very hard to learn how to edit, I promise. Okay, hope you enjoy.